Yes, Gopal, tell me about yourself.
Thanks for giving opportunity, Srihari. So actually, I'm an SAP consultant. I'm working with XYZ company as a functional consultant for last 2 years, and I'm an expertise in data purchasing and inventory management and GR processing in material management system. I actually completed my master's in mechanical engineering and a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. And previously, I was working in other than SAP now, and that's been the last
Hello.
2 to 3 years. I'm working in SAP consultant in XYZ company. And I can adapt to new scenarios and situations very fast, and I support to grow my company and myself, in a fast way.
Okay. What was your what is that expertise in SAP MM?
Basically, I'm an expertise in SAP in organization preparation for organization structures and purchasing, and then inventory management.
Okay, only inventory management and purchasing. That's it.
No, actually, I worked on many other platform, while various as well. But I feel very comfortable compared to other than field in this field. Field is very comfortable, more expertise.
Mhm. So, what are the different org structure in SAP MM?
Basically, the organization structures is hierarchy of the different elements in SAP. It starts from first tip of the triangle, company, company code, and then plant, purchase organization, storage locations.
Can we define the plant with the same name in same company code?
No, actually, we can't define the same plant name with the same name in the same company code.
If I want to define as one plant, okay, let us consider one plant is there, and I want to give the same plant I want to maintain with a different address. Is it possible or not?
Same plant name with a different address.
Yes.
Example like the same plant name, XYZ plant name in Bangalore, XYZ plant name in Mumbai.
No.
Yes, we can maintain.
Okay. No, you can't maintain that one. Actually, the plant name will be same, no? If you want to maintain the different address, then you have to change the
Yeah,
plant name and they can maintain that.
plant name as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is the purchasing organization?
SAP it is responsible for all the purchasing activities and selection of right vendor for right material, and it will take care of purchasing the right material for right quantity and right time for the business purposes.
What is valuation class?
Valuation class is the uh, valuation class is the it's connected to different GL accounts.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure about it. I'm just getting the idea, but I'm not able to explain that concept.
Mm-hmm. What is valuation area?
Basically, valuation area is the place, just like in the most recommended valuation area is the plant. So where the material or articles are evaluated based on the quantity and quantity and value. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. What are the important fields in info category? Sorry, info record actually, not info
Purchase
category.
info category.
Yes, info category or PIR we can see.
Okay. It is like schedule margin key, and then group, material group, and vendor.
Basically, you can say info category is the combination of
Material. These
vendor,
are the important
material,
fields.
purchasing organization, and plant. Okay.
Material and vendor.
So
Yes.
once you will be maintaining within the purchasing info record, we will be going to maintain standard quantity of purchase order unit and conversions, net price, conditions, scales, etc. And we will
Yes.
also note certain things, right? What should be the note we should
What?
insert.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is all
Yeah.
we need to maintain it in the PIR.
Okay.
So what are the basic info categories in the PIR?
Info categories are like standard, subcontracting, pipeline, and these are the info categories in
Consignment, one more thing, okay?
yes, consignment is one also.
So can you tell me about consignment process?
Yeah, consignment is a special procurement of the material. When a company order for a material, the vendor will dump the material in company premises, but the vendor is the legal owner of the material. So the whenever vendor is a legal owner of the material, whenever the company demands for the consumption of the material, it will take into the account, and material will transfer to the a company for unrestricted stock. Then it will be used. And in consignment, uh, we'll make a settlement on periodically basis.
Okay. So how we will going to settle the consignment liabilities?
The consignment liability will be settled and periodically using MRKO.
And what is the movement type after the once we will going to consume the goods?
411K.
411K. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What are the accounting entries after the payment to the vendor?
Account entries payment to the vendor.
Yes.
It start with KON, the consignment liability, and then GST.
So what it will going to
And
happen in
also it comes
KON?
KBS. Okay, debit, and it also mentioned debit and credit, right? So basically it start with BS6 plus, KON
No,
minus,
no, 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 no.
and KBS.
So
Yeah,
only
vendor
three accounting
minus
entries will going to come. Okay. First thing is the
KBS,
KBS.
KON, GST.
KBS is the vendor account. Okay. So
Vendor
that
account,
will going
it
to
will be
get
minus.
credit. And from where your amount will going to get debit here?
It will be debited from KON. KON minus KON plus will happen.
Okay. Here we will not going to get any WRX. Okay, that one you should understand.
Okay.
Because WRX, whenever you will be purchasing the materials in the standard or in subcontracting, that time you will be coming across a WRX. But
Yes.
basically, whenever you are doing the consignment, okay, so that time at the when will going to transfer posting will going to happen, no, that time BSX will going to get debit. Okay, that is the inventory account, and KON is going to get credit.
Credit.
Okay. So next
Yes.
is, do you know about the outline agreements?
Yes, I know the outline agreements.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yeah, the outline agreements is basically the contract between the vendor and the company for supplying the material based on the quantity and the values. The outline agreements are basically classified into two categories. One is a contract and schedule agreement. The contract is also a long-term agreement between the vendor and the company to supply the material. In that, again, we have two types of contract. One is a material contract and then value contract.
No, there
And
will be
coming
no
to the
material
schedule
contract.
agreement is a value contract and then quantity contract.
Yes.
MK and WK.
Yes.
And we have other one is schedule agreement. It is also a long-term agreement between the vendor and the company. But here's the time frame is the matter for supplying of the material. In case of the quantity agreement and then in value agreement, in a quantity, the material supplied quantity is the condition. And in case of value agreement, the material value is the a condition for the agreement.
What
For
is the
quantity
different
agreement, the
material
document
types? Sorry, document types. We're going to get it in the scheduling agreement.
LP and LPA.
What is the difference between them?
LP, it is with delivery document, and LPA is with the delivery document.
No, no, no. It is not like that. LP is,
Release,
it is the agreement without release. Okay, LP.
release, yeah, without release and with release.
LPA is agreement with release.
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain the P2P cycle?
Yeah, P2P is a purchase. It is a very important cycle in purchasing of material management. Basically, the P2P cycle, procure to pay, starts from the raising a request for the procurement. It is a PR, and the required department will raise a PR to the purchasing organization or purchase department. So after the PR is created and it will be converted into the PO, the purchase department will create a PO for procuring the material from the vendor. So when the vendor is acclaimed, clause, then we will when the vendor supplies the material to the company, will perform the goods receipt, and then once the goods receipt is done, we'll go for inventory receipt, and then settlement for the payment.
That is the invoice receipt, okay.
Yes.
And first thing, it will be starting with the identification of the needs, okay. Whenever
Okay.
you are going for the P2P, that is the procure to pay, you will go with the identification of the needs. That is the first step.
Okay.
What are the different types of POs are available?
Types of POs.
Yeah.
We can create POs with difference to different document, like manual,
No,
and
no.
then PO
It
with
is a
reference to the
creation of
PR.
PO. Okay. I am not asking about how we will going to
Okay.
create the PO or different ways to
Okay.
create the PO. I am asking different document types you can say or different types of PO you can say.
Okay. NB and UB type.
Mm.
NB, UB, and then frame,
So what are the different types?
work frame. No,
Okay.
I'm sorry, no, not clear. I'm not clear much about it.
So that is correct. Only standard purchase order. Okay. Planned purchase order, blanket,
And
framework,
stock transfer per, yeah, stock transfer.
STO.
Yeah.
Okay. Like blanket and all you're going to
Okay.
get. What is the movement type in return PO?
Return PO movement type 161.
Okay. When you will going to do the subcontracting process, you have to send the raw materials to the vendor, right? What is
Okay.
the
Yeah.
movement type which will going to hit when you are sending the material?
Raw material to the vendor.
Vendor. Issuing of the components to the vendor. What is the movement type?
Issuing of component to the vendor. Movement type of 541.
Okay. What are the accounting entries which will going to hit after the subcontracting? What is that? At the time of GR?
There is no this thing. Account entries in GR after GR.
They should be accounting entries after the GR, no? See, once you are receiving the goods, definitely the accounting entries will be there, right?
Yeah. Okay. So basically in subcontracting we'll be having BSX and then BSV, then subcontracting charges, and then we'll be having WRX, and then we have a GBB as well. So I'm not clear whether what type of account will enter after the GR. So when the goods receipt enters, it will be deb debit of FRL and then
Or else
WRX
better
minus.
you just go through that once, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So shall I repeat this one?
Pardon?
Shall I repeat account entries in subcontracting?
You know about them?
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah, okay, you can.
Yeah. Here in subcontracting, the account entry is basically BSX plus and then BSV, that is charges of changes in subcontracting stock minus and FRL debit, and then WRX credit, BSX again credit, and GBB, that is a consumption of component, will be debit.
Mhm. In subcontracting, let us consider, okay? you have sent some material to the vendor.
Okay.
That time, whatever the materials were there, he consumed all the materials, but he needs some other means he needs some extra materials.
Okay.
How we will going to send it? How we will going to issue the extra components?
We'll be issuing extra component with the moment type 541.
No. How we will going to do that?
No idea again. It's like it is additional material need required from for the vendor for subcontracting
Yes, let
process,
us
right?
consider A is there and B is there. Okay, two materials you have given,
Okay.
and with that A and B, he will going to create the third
Consume for
material.
the yes, sir.
Let us consider AB.
Okay.
Now he has consumed A material a lot, so that it is completely over with the vendor.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
he wants to B material is remaining, and whatever the orders you have given to him, it is also not completed. So he is again
Mhm.
asking you, give me the A material so that I will going to complete the whatever the orders are there. How we will going to provide that A material?
No idea. No idea about it.
Okay. Okay, let us consider in subcontracting process. What you are doing is you are purchasing you are giving the materials to the vendor. A material
Hmm?
is with you, but B
Yeah.
material you are not having it enough quantity. So what you are telling the vendor is, okay, B material you only purchase it from somewhere else, okay,
Okay.
and prepare the
Okay.
AB product
Okay.
and send it to us. How we are
Okay.
going to configure it?
Uh, it is like a third party configuration.
Yeah, means
So what actually we do is,
subcontracting is third party only, but in this
yeah,
case, how we will going to configure it?
in this case, we'll transfer the material A with to the vendor, and we'll order the material B to the another vendor,
No, no,
and
no.
we'll
We
give
are
a delivery
telling
address to the.
no, no. We are telling the vendor B itself. Means
Okay.
whatever the vendor we are
Vendor
paying the
B is
subcontracting, no, to him only we are telling
okay.
you only procure it from somewhere else. We don't know where you are procuring, but
Okay.
we need the AB material.
Mhm. In that case, I'm not getting a
Okay,
proper
what
scenario
is
for
the
it.
movement for what is that consumption of the goods in the subcontracting process?
Consumption of goods
Once
for
they're going to
subcontract. Yeah.
consume the goods, okay,
Yeah.
like you have given A material and B material, they're going to consume them and they're going to give the AB, right?
Yes.
Once we're going to do the GR, how that AB material will going to come to your company? Which moment type it will going to hit?
AB
AB
material
material.
content. Okay.
And what about the child material? Like child material, they are also coming to the company, right? How they
Yes. Yes.
through which moment type they're going to come to the company?
So basically, the finished product will come with a moment type 101,
Mm-hmm.
and the jail material component will be included in 543.
Okay.
So when it comes to 101, again we have BSX plus and WRX minus,
Okay. Do you know
and
about
then
accounting entries like what is that? Automatic account determination.
yeah, I have fair idea about automatic account determination.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, automatic account determination is basically to decide the price of the material in a PO. Okay, and then this the yeah the price of the PO material price will be depends upon so many conditions type. So many conditions type like base price and
No, no,
then
no. I'm not
discount,
asking for
subsidiary.
the pricing procedure. Pricing
Okay,
procedure is completely different from automatic account determination.
account determination. Okay, automatic account determination. It's like it is a bridge between MI and FI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Here, automatic account determination help us to select the right GL account for the right material. It depends upon material type and then movement type and all. So when we create a material, so it's the right GL account for the business processes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know
Yeah.
about the STO process?
Yes, yes, sir. I have fair idea about STO. STO, it is actually a stock transfer order. Well, when the company required to move a material from one plant to another plant and another plant, one storage location to another storage location. In STO, we have two types of uh, STO. What is intra STO and the inter STO?
No,
So
one
material
minute.
can be
Actually,
transferred.
I just want to ask you. You are doing the STO, okay?
Okay.
With the SD delivery means you are
Okay.
delivering the
Yeah.
goods now.
Yes.
So that time, what are the movement types? What are the important movement types? Like you can tell me about one-step process and the two-step process.
Okay. In a one-step process, in a plant to plant, the movement type is 1 at 1.
No,
In a two-step process, the movement type is 3 at 1.
no,
And
no, no,
the
no, no.
two-step was
That is without delivery. Without
okay
delivery.
with
But
the
I want
delivery.
with delivery. Yes.
With the delivery, matlab with billing and all.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
right, sir?
correct.
Okay. With the delivery, with billing, the movement type will.
Okay. The transfer posting plant to plant will be 647. Okay.
Okay.
It is a one-step process. In two-step process,
Okay.
we're going to get a 641.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the T code to create the service entry sheet?
Service entry sheet.
Hmm.
So ML81N
Okay. What is the item category there?
for service entry.
Hmm.
D. Item category will be D.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by calculation type?
Calculation type. No idea about it.
Okay. And what is a release group?
Release group. It is a group of release strategies. So strategy like how we'll release it is procedure to release the different purchasing document.
No, no, it is not the procedure. What is release codes?
A release code is two-digit number. It can be a department or a person who is responsible for release the purchasing document.
How many release codes you can able to maintain?
Yeah, maximum 8 number of release codes can be maintained in release of this strategy.
Okay. So why split valuation have to be maintained?
So when the company required to evaluate the material separately, say for example, the split valuation can be done with different category, different like when the materials were different region and different quality and the different condition of material. So we can evaluate the material with separately for based on the condition and region of the material.
Is it possible to change the valuation class of a material?
Valuation class of the material.
Yes.
Basically, valuation class it depends upon the material type.
Okay.
So I guess it's not possible.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me about the physical inventory process?
Yeah, physical inventory is the process of counting the articles or goods physically based on the company requirement. Here we have a different types of physical inventory like periodic, cyclic, and then continuous, and then sampling. So in a physical, in a periodic, in a periodic physical inventory, the counting of the material will takes place on the sheet date, And in case of periodic, for equal interval of the time, the counting of the material will be taken place in a company. In case of continuous physical inventory, as continuous, the for all 365 days, material will be counted and it will be updated in a system balance. So the physical inventory basically starts from creating the inventory document, and then counting, and then listing of the differences, and then posting the differences.
How you can change the price of the material in the material master?
Material master.
Yes.
Yeah. So we can change the material price of the material using uh, T code MR21.
Okay. And what is the P code for creation of the message output determination?
No, I am not sure about output determination.
Okay. Then what is gap analysis?
Gap analysis is basically difference between as is and to be document.
And what is the R3 architecture?
I'm sorry.
What is R3 architecture?
R3 architecture comes in 3 layers. Uh, Data, presentation, processing, and okay, the 3 layers. Should I speak with respect to servers or what?
No, it is not
Servers or
about
data processing?
servers. I'm just asking. There were R by 1 architecture, okay, R by 2,
Yeah,
then now it is running R by 3. So what is this
R by 3. Yeah.
architecture is all about?
Not getting that point out to explain.
Okay, not an issue. And how we can, like, if you want to collectively extend your material to the different storage locations, how we can able to do that?
The T code MM50,
And
otherwise we can mass maintenance. We can go for mass maintenance.
mass maintenance, can you do the change in the what is that storage location?
Yes, yes, we can change.
Okay. What else? What are the phases in SAP? Means a SAP methodology, you can say.
Yeah, the starts with the project preparation, and then business blueprint, realization, final, and the go live. These are the different phases.
Okay. So have you worked on the support project?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I worked on support project.
So tell me some different tickets. What are the different tickets you got in support project?
Yeah, we'll be getting different tickets in levels wise, like L1, L2, and L3 and L4 level. So basically, the L1 level is more critical when we have to solve in the very short of time frame. So we kind of some functional tickets, and then business related tickets, and some kind of change in views tickets, kind of tickets wise to get.
No, can you tell me some specific tickets? Recently, which ticket you have resolved?
Okay. So there was one requirement to block the views in material master. So then we tried to block with changing the material views and the type of material, and then we changed the material. Say one ticket was basically, and the client, sorry, the customer was not required to have warehouse and then accounting view. So that was a ticket, and we try to block those two views in a solve the
You
ticket
don't
first.
want to view the accounting details.
Okay.
No. You are telling he don't want to view the accounting details, right?
No, just to give an example. The different views, the fields can
I
be
am just asking you what is the
requested for.
specific ticket you are resolved recently.
specific tickets actually. I'm not remembering it properly.
Can you tell me about the RTP material?
Yeah, RTP, it is a multi-transporting procurement of the material. So here, when the company orders for the material, the vendor will supply the material along with some packaging and containers. So after the consumption of the material order, the company need to return the material to the vendor again. So when we order the material, say for example, egg or Coca-Cola beverages, anything. So what happens? We'll getting that eggs with a crate. So when we receive the material, the company will be take the GR will be created for the material, raw material, and also will be adding the material of containers with the moment type, 501M. So once the consumption of material is completed, we need to return the material with the moment type.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, Siri.
Yeah. So what is ERS?
Evaluated receipt settlement. It is actually it is a process where the company itself will create invoice uh, and then will settle the payment for the vendor.
Company itself will create the
So we are not
invoice.
getting invoice receipt from the vendor. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't got your point.
Hello.
No, I didn't got your point. What?
ERS is the evaluated. Yeah, ERS is the evaluated receipt settlement. So in this process, the company itself will create the invoice receipt and will make a settlement to the vendor instead of
No,
getting
it will
invoice
not
from
going to
the
create
vendor.
any invoice receipts over here.
Will automatically
Without
will generate
invoice
the
receipt only, it
invoice
will going to settle the whatever the amount is there.
amount.
Okay,
Yeah,
it will
with
take
the
the
MRL
yes, it will take the price from the PO and
PO. Yeah.
number of materials from the GR. Then it will going to settle the things. Okay. Have you worked on the LSMW?